This is still recording. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Foster. Let's leave it in.
Okay, so today we are talking about hot weather, right? But before we start, can you give tips how to say weather the most perfectly way possible?
The most perfectly way.
Mm-hmm.
The most perfect way.
Perfect way.
Or just say perfectly. How can you say the word weather perfectly?
No.
That is a great question, my dear. So,
because I know already.
Do you?
Yeah.
I was going to correct you on the last episode, but I decided not to.
Go.
Weather.
Weather.
Yes. So we start with the W sound. We.
We.
Which is very similar to Portuguese when you go, we. We.
Where?
We. Weather.
Weather.
So then we have the TH sound. Our tongue is outside of our mouths, and we are biting our tongue and saying weather.
Weather.
Yes. And this is also just a fun fact, the exact same pronunciation as weather. Like, we need to decide whether or not we want to go to the restaurant. That is also weather.
Okay.
Different spelling, same pronunciation. Which is called a homophone, which we have an episode about.
I don't remember the number, but it's there. It's out there.
Yeah, it's in between episodes 1 and 360.
Okay, so today we are talking about hot weather, which I don't like it at all. When we say hot, let's make this clear, because in Brazil, like in Rio, we only almost have hot weather besides like June and July when it gets a little bit colder, right? And I know that here in Portugal, in the United States, and lots of other countries, you guys really follow the seasons.
Yeah, again, you're generalizing a lot.
Yes, of course.
Some places in Brazil, it's quite cold.
That's why I said Rio.
Okay. And in the U.S., a lot of places are also not seasonal.
I know.
But in South Carolina,
it is. But what I'm trying to understand here, that when you say hot, it's summertime, right? Hot weather.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be. If you want like a reference point, is that what you're looking for?
Yeah.
I would say anything above 80 degrees, which would be approximately like 25 degrees Celsius, more or less, I think. That's already getting into the point where you can say it's hot. Even if it's spring or fall. If it's above 80 degrees, you can probably say it's pretty hot outside.
Okay.
Does that clear things up for you?
Uh-huh.
Cool. Cool. So speaking of kind of the differences and having a reference point, I think a good place to start would be talking about the difference between warm and hot.
Hot hurts your skin. It's not a good experience at all. You get really sweaty. You can't walk on the streets enjoying yourself or enjoying where you are walking, and everyone gets really angry with each other, and it's horrible to deal with that at night when you don't have a fan or air conditioning. And when it's
okay, I'm just going to stop you in the middle of this crazy speech. So Alexia is very, very sensitive to temperature. So it can be hot without physically burning your skin and without society just crashing down with people angry at each other. It can just be hot and a nice hot day outside. Okay?
When it's nice, it's warm. It's warm enough to go outside.
No.
Yeah, for me, it is like that.
Okay. So for the rest of the English-speaking world, I would say very similar to cold and cool. Warm is primarily used as a relative term. So if you say, it's getting warmer outside, or it's warming up, or it's quite warm today, you're generally saying that it's getting hotter.
Mm-hmm.
But for example, if you were in a place where it is already hot, but it's not that hot, you could say, yeah, it's not too warm today. It's kind of saying that it's cooling down a little bit.
Okay. I'm thinking about the difference between warm and abafado. You know?
Totally different.
Mm-hmm.
Abafado is humid. Yeah. So abafado is referring to humidity. You can say it's humid. And another fun word we have in English is muggy.
Uh-huh. Your mom already said that to me.
She always says,
really
it's a little bit muggy outside.
And I was like, humid? Humid? Yes, I know what humid is.
Yeah. She's working in the yard, which is, she's working with flowers. And she's, good Lord, Foster, it's muggy out there. Sorry, Mom. Love you. No, you're not listening. Okay, is that clear about the difference between warm and hot?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Alexia, because you are already a big fan of talking about this, do you have some words or phrases to describe when it's really, really hot?
Just don't go outside, stay inside the house and cold water on your body.
Any phrases that are not emergency reference points?
What do you want? What do you want? I don't get it.
I love when we are recording a podcast and Alexia tries to whisper to me going, I don't know.
But what do you want from me? Like what people should do when it's really hot?
No, I was looking for words, like the list of words we created before the show. So we have, it's blazing hot. Do you know what blazing is?
When someone is already in the emergency room, really, really bad.
Can we have a normal conversation about temperature without
Blazing hot is really hot. It's like 47 degrees Celsius that we experienced last year in Alandroal.
Yes. So blazing hot, blazes. A blaze literally is referring to the part of the fire that is hottest, right?
Mm-hmm.
So something that my mother says sometimes, but my grandmother says a lot. She always says, it's hot as blue blazes outside. So if you think about a fire, the bluest part is the hottest part, right? So it's hot as blue blazes. My goodness. Cool. You could also say, it's boiling hot outside. Do you understand that?
Yeah. When it's boiling, the water is boiling, which means it's hot as can be.
Yeah. And at what temperature does water boil, Alexia? Did you attend second grade science class? Water boils at 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
Yes. Finally, I think we can talk about sweat.
Okay.
I sweat a lot.
I don't.
I'm a sweaty boy. I'm a sweaty person.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. I sweat when it's cold outside. I sweat when I'm nervous, when I'm anxious, which is almost always. But today it is hot here in Portugal, and I was sweating bullets.
Yeah. I was sweating, but a normal one on my back.
A normal one?
A normal person.
Oh, okay. I would say I was sweating normally. When I say sweating bullets, do you understand that?
No. I know what bullets are.
What are bullets?
Bala.
Yeah. So if I say I'm sweating bullets, imagine all of the little bullets of sweat pouring off my strong, handsome body.
Now I got it. No comments about it.
Cool. So, Alexia, any other questions about hot, cold? You're hot, then you're cold.
How do you say tempestade de verão?
I would say a summer storm.
Okay. And chuva de verão is the same.
Summer rain.
Okay.
Yeah. When in doubt, just say whatever makes sense.
Yeah. I have one last question
Yes, feel
about
free.
weather. How do you do the conversion between Celsius and Fahrenheit?
I just totally guess. There are people that can do this really well, and it's a very simple mathematical formula that I do not know.
Droga.
Oh, I thought you knew it.
No.
It's very easy.
I never know.
It's like multiplying by
20 and then you take
It's definitely not
7.
multiplying by 20.
No, but you do something. My student can. I know that he's not listening to us because he's American, but whatever. He taught me how to do it. Fahrenheit.
Okay, guys, while Alexia is looking how to do basic science on the
2
internet,
Celsius.
we will leave you here today. I hope you have a great weekend, and we will see you on Monday. Ciao, Alexia.
See? I know now. Okay, bye.